right, here we go. Sugar Sean O'Malley, and you can argue a lot of these people in the building tonight are here to see him. You can argue, though, this is his stiffest challenge in the UFC.
I believe so. I believe this is the toughest one. And I know he's fought Piotr Jan, the former champion. I know he's fought Pedro Munoz, but this opponent tonight is going to push him in ways that he has not been pushed before. Does Sean O'Malley use his fantastic footwork, his speed, and his mind to set enough traps to get the victory? I guess we'll see very shortly.
Well, you all know the judges are looking for damage and moments of damage, and Sean O'Malley has been pretty good at providing those over the last several years in the UFC. Sugar Sean O'Malley, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. So all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent today. All right, so the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fight immediately he's not worried about bonus money. He is trying to win, and this is certainly on that path.
Ultimately, it's about getting the W. Getting this guy into the clinch allows for you to start working towards winning the fight. One thing you got to be aware of, though, is those knees and elbows that come back in your direction from this high-level kickboxer. That was a slick transition.
Nurmagomedov's back to the side control now.
Knee on belly, postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped.
Oh, O'Malley getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Oh.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. O'Malley's in half guard now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
All right, a good ground and pound by. We might get a stoppage here soon. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
This man is landing brutal.
Oh, huge elbow.
Oh, big elbow.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. You have to set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Nice leg.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Oh, and a head kick there.
He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Both fighters throwing heat now. O'Malley gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. And there's the single.
He passes the half. Oh, big elbow.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Nice positional control here. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He passes to half guard. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the ring, he's gone out. 10 minutes in the can.
Forget that next round. This round, we're really going to set up those takedowns. I want you to be
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will get.
Oh, beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Jab gets through for Sean.
Boom, straight left hand. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh no!
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Sean O'Malley. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, he's got his back. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight. All these actions go to...
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. O'Malley's eye is closing up. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you got to pass.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. Well, that's as good as it gets. Somehow the finish doesn't materialize. He stunned his opponent several times. Big round from Nurmagomedov. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook. There, DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, single collar tie here.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action. Now he's going full mount. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the opponent's.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
O'Malley's in half guard. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. All right, feet on the hips here. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Push him off! Push him off!
30 seconds now to go in the round. O'Malley getting absolutely worked from the top here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. And keep changing up your strikes. You're 2-1.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Effective strike there by Nurmagomedov.
He gets to the flying knee.
Oh, connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Double leg.
He's got to be careful here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here to try to stop this fight. He's got to be careful here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A.
That's it! Khabib Nurmagomedov with one of the greatest knockouts you will see!
Oh, my Lord.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov with a huge knockout. This is the biggest knockout victory of his career, to be sure.
Absolutely, and one of the times where you see him starting to evolve and continuing to improve. The guy is a phenomenal grappler.